Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at. It's afternoon for me right now. My name's Anu, if you're new to this channel. I'm a chemical engineer based in Houston. Taking a walk right now on this Sunday. And wanted to talk about a topic that I've been thinking about recently. And it's the topic of regret. Right? I think you should live your life without any regrets. Because regrets are something that will hold you back if you have them in your life. What do I mean by that? The more time you spend thinking about the past, the things that were, the things that you wish you did, it prevents you from living in the present and making plans for the future. And what is all that thinking for that you do for the past? No matter how much you think about it, you ruminate about it, it's not going to change anything. The past will stay the past. It's fixed. It's done, right? And that's the thing. I think we all need to give ourselves a little bit more grace. Because when you were in the past and you made the decision you made it with all the information you had available to you at the time, right? You weren't perfect, you didn't know everything, but with the information you had available and the emotions you had at the time, you made the best decision that you thought was right in that moment. And so now in the future, you're looking back with new information, new mental state, new emotions, and you're like beating yourself up about why you didn't make a different decision. And the truth is, well, yeah, of course you'd make a different decision now. Hopefully you do. That means you've grown, you've changed, you've become a different person. But you have to forgive your younger self because they didn't know what you know. They're not as good as you are now. I think this factors into a lot of different things, right? I think people have a lot of shame around maybe not working as hard as they need to do, for example. Like, oh man, I feel guilty for working so hard. Or I feel guilty for the opposite, right? I'm slacking off. I should be working. And I've definitely felt that too, for sure. I've had times where I felt both actually. I felt times where I've been, man, I'm working too hard. I need to like chill out and spend time and interact with people around me. And then other times where I'm like, man, what am I doing? I'm just slacking off and I'm not getting anywhere. I need to be doing work. And all these shameful feelings that I'm making all these judgments I'm making in the present about my past, it's like that's just gonna hold me back in the long run. It's not conducive to anything, and you're not gonna be happy whatever you do, right? Whether you do work or you don't work. So anyways, I'm rambling a little bit here, trying a different format. Basically, I think that's what's been happening with YouTube for me. I want to post more on YouTube, which is why I'm making this video, right? But I've been remarkably inconsistent when it comes to making posts. It's surprising to me because I'm typically a very consistent person. I've been very consistent with working out, for example, or eating well. Something I'm really proud of this year is losing 25 pounds from January and getting into the best shape of my life. Like, you can't really do that if you're not consistent. So I definitely know I have it in me. But I think I've always had this sort of shame when it comes to YouTube, I guess, where I want to post and then I don't. And then I beat myself up for like, why didn't you post? Why didn't you shoot the YouTube video? Why didn't you edit the video? And, you know, I just didn't feel comfortable back then. And, you know, I need to learn to forgive myself for not putting myself out there like I should. But now, that's in the past. And I can let that go, and I can choose what my present is. And I think that's what I want whoever's watching this to take away, is that your past has no impact on your present, right? Like literally, I feel people have like all these fallacies, right? Connecting the past to the present, right? Sunk cost fallacy. Oh, you waited in line for X amount of time, and you know, oh, it was a little bit longer, right? Or the fallacy of you know, you've flipped 3 heads in a row, so of course the 4th one will be a tails, right? It has to change, right? But the flip is still 50-50, right? And that's the thing. The past, literally, what happened in the past doesn't have to have any impact on the present if you let it. So, I suppose this video is just me saying that I'm going to choose my present. I'm going to choose what I'm going to do now. I'm going to let go of the negativity, the regret that I've had, the shame that I've had in the past. And I'm not going to let that define who I am now. Anyways, hope this helps whoever watches this, and have a great rest of your day.